Hello again, everybody. It's me, Marcus, and I review stuff. Before we get into it, I do want to let you know that I have a Spotify playlist. It's down in the description below. It's got every single song I've listened to so far on my channel. Makes for a pretty weird day of listening. It's got like 170 songs on it, all different genres, because I review all different genres on my channel. But go check it out. It's a pretty cool Spotify playlist. The only reason I mention it now is because I always mention it at the end of the video. I know not everybody watches till the end, and that's totally perfectly fine by me, by the way. Whatever. But, I just figured I might want to take advantage of that. It's got a lot of good music on it. We've reviewed a lot of good music here on the channel, so I wanted to make sure you knew about that. Anyway, today I'm reviewing the song It Ain't All Flowers by Sturgill Simpson. Look, guys, every Sturgill Simpson song I've heard so far I really enjoyed. A whole lot of fun. Dude knows how to write really fun, catchy tunes. Kind of tongue-in-cheek here and there, which I really love. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Hope he really wows me with his lyricism and with the playing here. But I've often said I'm not a country music fan, but I will say the country music you guys have been listening to is fire. I've been really enjoying my time here reviewing country music. So anyway, with that being said, let's listen. This is Sturgill Simpson, It Ain't All Flowers. Here we go.
Cleaning out the darkest corner of my mind, taking all my full circle, making straight lines, been getting to the bottom of the bottom, getting to me. I've been holding up the mirror to everything I don't want to see, but it ain't all flowers. Sometimes you gotta feel the thorn. When you play with the devil, you know you're gonna get to home.
Okay.
Been dancing with the demons all my life. Every time I find my groove, they cut in like a knife. Been a sin eater, Lord, since the day I was born. Tired of feeling weighed down from carrying around all the pain that keeps me torn. So I pray when I lay me down to die, grab a glass of wine and a seat to dine, and go ahead and eat the whole damn pie.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. That was great. That was really good. Tell me something, especially you country music fans. Is there such a thing as, like, there's like progressive metal, progressive rock. Is there such a thing as progressive country? Because I feel like this is prog country, what I just heard right now. Man, but what a fun mixture of styles. And there's actually a quote from Sturgill Simpson I want to read before I go into the lyrics. He says, Sturgill explained that while he's been labeled a country artist, he has a multitude of influences that range from blues to funk, and that was definitely apparent here in this song. There's still so much room, he said, especially in country, to kind of break down some sonic doors and incorporate a lot of these things. And I definitely think he did that here. He did such a great job of really transcending what you think of country music. To me, this was country, this was southern rock, this was funk, this was blues, and this was almost like prog rock or prog country, if you will. There were elements all throughout where you really can't pinpoint a single genre. Yeah, you could say this is country music, but to me, this doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard from a country music artist before. I've said before in previous videos of other bands who really like to bend genre that we're coming closer and closer, I feel like, every year to just living in a post-genre world where genre doesn't matter. Everything is just one genre. It's just music. And I know there's a lot of music fans out there who already feel this way. Why do we need labels like rock and rap and country and whatnot? Why can't music just be music? I feel like artists like Sturgill Simpson are actually contributing to that. They're not concerned about making country music or rock music. They're just concerned about making music. And I just think that's really cool. I think there's something to be said about just leaving the labels, leaving the genre behind, and just saying, here's what I know, here's what I'm capable of playing and producing. Hope you like it. And I love it. Like, this song blew me away. I was not expecting this at all. Kudos to Sturgill Simpson and his band for putting out such an interesting piece of work. I mean, I'm truly blown away by this one. This was a good one. This is like hopefully the future of music here, where artists are just free to create whatever they want without having to feel constricted to a particular genre or style. Man, this was great. So, as always, let's break it down. Let's start with these lyrics. Cleaning out the darkest corners of my mind, taking all my full circles and making straight lines. So it sounds like he's trying to get his mind right, cleaning out the darkest corners of my mind, taking all my full circles. They say when things come full circle, you're back where you started, I guess. So I guess he's taking that idea and connecting the lines, basically, like saying, okay, how did this event lead to this event, blah, blah, blah. I think it sounds like he's really reflecting upon his life. Been getting to the bottom of the bottom, getting to me, holding up the mirror to everything I don't want to see. So it sounds like he's facing reality too. He's like, and that goes back to the title. It's not all flowers. Not everything is beautiful and fun and happy and nice. He's willing to kind of put the mirror on things that are not happy and kind and pretty and nice. He's really reflecting on that. So, and it really shows here. But it ain't all flowers. Sometimes you got to feel the thorns. That's the age-old wisdom. Every rose has its thorn, to quote Poison. Roses are beautiful. They're flowers. They smell great, whatever. But they also have their thorns. So and it's long been used as a metaphor for life, right? It's you got to take the beauty with the pain. And when you play with the devil, you're gonna get the horns. Nice bit of southernism there. But yeah, the devil is known to be very seductive, tempting. But if you give in to that temptation, then you're bound to get burned, I think, is kind of what he's saying here. Been dancing with demons all my life. Every time I find my groove, they cut in like a knife. Been a sin eater since the day I was born, tired of feeling weighed down from carrying around all the pain. So it sounds like he really internalizes a lot of other people's struggles and pains as well. And maybe he's feeling weighed down by doing that. So I pray when I lay me down to die, grab a glass of wine and a seat to dine, and go ahead and eat the whole damn pie. Grab a glass of wine and a seat to dine and go ahead and eat the whole damn pie. Interesting. I wonder if that's this sort of southern witticism that I'm not really tuned into. I may live in Texas, but we don't really use a whole lot of southern slang around here, I will say. At least not the part where I live. As you can tell, I don't even have an accent. At least I don't think I do. Anyway, not entirely sure what he's saying by that line. But it ain't all flowers. Sometimes you gotta feel the thorns. And when you play with the devil, you know you're gonna get the horns. Yeah, so to me it sounds like just taking the good in life with the bad. They both come in spades. Life is not all bad, life is not all good. You have to take both, because both are going to come to you regardless, right? So, lyrically I thought it was a lot of fun. Again, I like the southern witticisms. I love the life timely advice, that whole thing. He has a really fun way of writing. I really enjoyed his lyricism. I think that's, along with the instrumentation, that's one thing that's really stood out to me about him, is he knows how to write some good lyrics, and I give him 2 thumbs up for that. But man, as I mentioned once the song ended, really this song transcends genre instrumentally. So the bass line, super funky, loved the bass line throughout. It really set the tone for me on the song. Guitar was fantastic. It kind of brought that southern rock country twang to it. Sturgill's voice sounds great. Again, has that southern twang, but he lets out those screams, those shouts that really, again, that sort of transcend country music, I think. He almost had this rock voice to him, so like a southern rock, country drawl type voice. He let out what we call in Tejano music a grito. He was like screaming there at the top of his lungs. It sounded great during parts of the song. It was almost like a cowboy's like yeehaw, kind of that kind of thing. It was fun. And he like had some intensity in his voice. But then at the end of the song, they got real experimental. And this is why I say, like, is this prog country? With playing like some of his lines in reverse or slow motion. And then to top off the genre cake here, he even that guitar solo, very bluesy. And what I thought was cool about it was the beginning of the guitar solo really sounded like it was being played like in a bar. Like when you're standing out in the street and like next to a bar, and you can hear the band playing in it, but it's a little muffled. That's what it sounded like to me when that blues guitar first kicked in, that blues solo, and then it kind of soloed clean for the rest of it. But just a lot going on here. Again, elements of southern rock, country, funk in that bass line. His voice reminiscent of country and rock music. Blues with the guitar, and then really prog experimental stuff there at the end, playing with sound, playing with feedback. It was a lot of fun, and it was definitely a trip, and I loved it. Instrumentally, vocally, it gets 2 thumbs up for me. 2 big thumbs. In fact, if I could give it like 6 thumbs, I'd give it 6 thumbs up. It was for an artist to kind of take that risk and really transcend genre in such a unique way. To me, what's there not to like, guys? Come on. And then as far as replay value goes, look, this one is fantastic. The lyrical content's great. The instrumentals are fantastic. Sturgill sounds great. And it's just a fun song. Not only is it masterfully composed, it's just a fun song to listen to. I can't wait to listen to this one again. This probably goes down as my favorite Sturgill Simpson song so far. I give it 2 big thumbs up for replay value. Can't wait to listen to it again. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. This one truly made my day. So that's it. That's it for me, guys. As you can tell, loved it. Loved the song. Please keep the requests coming. I do have more requests for Sturgill Simpson, as a matter of fact. You'll definitely be hearing and seeing him again on this channel here in the future. So if you enjoyed the music, definitely go support the artist. Go listen to their music wherever you can. One place you can definitely check them out is going to be in my Spotify playlist. It's got every single song I've listened to, as I mentioned at the beginning of the review. It makes for a fun day of listening, especially when you get music like this in it. And if you want to support me, just consider doing all the normal stuff you do on YouTube. Like and subscribe and comment. That's it for me, guys. Hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I hope to see you in the next video.